Welcome to Bill Dance Saltwater. Great fun fishing that anyone can do. Yes, you can do this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our show this week that we're calling A Red Day at Destin. If you're a regular viewer of Bill Dance Saltwater, you'll quickly recognize that Bill's destination this week is unquestionably one of his favorite saltwater destinations. It's Destin on Florida's beautiful Emerald Coast. Knowledgeable saltwater fishermen in the area of Memphis, Tennessee, Bill's hometown, know the Destin area as the Mid-South's playground because it's some of the closest saltwater to them. And to be sure, the Emerald Coast is home to some of the most beautiful white sand beaches in the world. Now, before you think that Bill might have had a sudden hankering for some sunbathing this season, Bill heads in this direction often, and today he's returned to team up with his good friend and top area fishing guide, Josh Nelson of Outcast Fishing Charters, to go for the big bull redfish this area is also very famous for. The Choctawhatchee Bay here is well known as a great fishery for big reds, tasty speckled trout, and trophy sheephead. In fact, it's good year-round for several species. The Destin area, with its warm emerald green tides, has something to offer everyone in the family, from world-class food, great accommodations, dancing in the sun, and fantastic shopping. Visitors who come here often refer to their trips as Emerald Coasting, partly because of its endless supply of available cruises, open-air shopping, and fresh local seafood restaurants. It offers total fun, great family vacations, and is even considered a top romantic spot for couples. Today, Bill and Captain Josh plan to demonstrate exactly how they corral the big reds that frequent this area. They'll be using live bait, and you'll quickly see why it's considered such a super fishing area. As we join them on this beautiful clear day, they've started fishing north of the Fort Walton-Destin Bridge near an area called Crab Island.
If we were freelining right here, it'd be hard to keep that bait right close to that ledge, wouldn't it?
That's right.
So the bait would swim off and be
go wherever it wants to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've got these baits positioned across that ledge pretty good. If the fish move up and run the ledge, we've got it covered from way out here all the way up to here.
That's right.
So it's not a big drop. In other words, it's like a 2-foot drop right in there.
That's right.
So a 2 ounce would be a little bit too light, right?
I would say so. Just for the simple fact we have a little bit of a wind. We've got a little bit of a current as well. Having the two together, better be safe than sorry. The bigger the better right now, just so it will keep it in that one same spot. Bill, get that rod on the left for me. He's on. Need me to move that rod?
Yeah, the one on the left. Yeah. There we go to town now. Let's see if I can turn him back.
You can't turn that fish right now.
I turned him. Now he's going back this way. Smoke that drag, boy. Come on. They want to go, they go.
Pound for pound, that's probably one of the stronger fish we have in our bay.
Would bet. Woo. You find that you do so much better with spinning versus conventional tackle or bait casting?
I like it. It's easier to use for my customers. I don't get as many backlashes myself in it. I'm not real familiar with it myself, so all in all, it's way better for me to use a spin tackle than it is any bait caster. Because on a lot of my trips, I get a lot of first-time anglers, and I'll actually teach them while we're out there on a charter how to use this.
Whoa. Nice.
Perfect hook placement, Mr. Dance.
That was a fun fish. Good fight. Hello. How you doing? And goodbye. Yes.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Quantum Rods and Reels, outsmart, outfish, outlast. And Mercury Marine, go boldly. Today's Conditions Log is brought to you in part by Fish Defunk. It keeps your hands scent-free and clean, so fish can't smell you. Use Fish Defunk unscented while fishing and Fish Defunk scented after fishing to remove all odors.
Look at the bombers coming in. There's mullet on the bar. Look, boing. Look at boing, boing, boing. You're getting a hit on that rod. He's on. Get him. Whoa, look at here already. You want this rod out of your way?
Please, sir.
You know, I've asked you this before. If you had 1 month of the year to come here and catch these big bulls, when would the time be?
September is a phenomenal month. You get a lot of bait influx here, as well as your redfish are coming in to spawn. Some from the Gulf, some from our bay, but they like hanging around this bridge, they like hanging around this island right here due to what we've been talking about, your ledges, your holes, and your structure.
Oh man, look at that. He's all over the water surface. Take your time. I'll just, when you get him up
Good
here.
one right there.
You gonna net him?
Yeah, he's in both trips.
Is he hooked good?
I think he's hooked flurp.
He'll open his mouth.
I got him. Nice fish.
All right, there he is. Here, Drummy. There's your hook.
Got him. Got the hook. Gamagotsu did what it's supposed to do, right in the corner.
Here, I'm gonna let you take him.
Well, let me take him.
Yeah, it's your fish. Nice, red in the morning.
First thing in
Hey,
the morning.
baby. Big fat, look how fat that one is. Listen to him drum.
Here?
Pumpkin. You can hear the side of him.
Good 35, 36 inches.
Yeah.
About 30 pounder.
Goodbye. How many days a year do you guide? Almost 200, you told me one time?
Yeah, right about it.
About 200 days
That's
a year?
right.
And most of your trips are for what? Reds?
Red
or
fishing.
Just
speckled
redfish?
trout. In the wintertime, we do a lot of sheephead fishing, black drum fishing, and flounder fishing.
Yeah.
And we still catch some redfish in the wintertime too. The big ones like what we're catching today aren't as plentiful. There's a few left here, but we'll fish around some docks and stuff like that for our keeper redfish in the slot 18 to 27 inches.
Most of the trips out of Destin, are they inshore or mostly offshore?
I'd say it's a 50-50 mix.
It's a 50-50.
I would say so. In the years past, there wasn't many inshore guides. Now it's getting pretty plentiful. I'd probably say there's over 30 inshore guides now.
And most of that is redfish.
Red fishing.
So, we talked about September being a prime month, but you can catch them down here, like you said, 12
All year
months a
round.
year.
That's right. Open up.
Got him, buddy. There you go. Woo. Here's your pliers. Big old fish. Got him.
Man, look at the size of the head on that guy. Poor girl.
Say,
Look at them crushers right there. Look inside there. Look what he crushes them baits with. All right, little bite. Here we go.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Mako Boats, building legends for over 40 years. Gamakatsu, world's finest hooks. And Motor Guide, trolling motors engineered for anglers. Today's equipment log is brought to you in part by Gamakatsu, because the fish of a lifetime only comes once in a lifetime. Today's show is sponsored in part by Stren, the standard of dependability since 1958. Garmin, fight your fish, not your fish finder. And Mystic Lubricants, lubrication domination.
Fish on, fish on, fish on.
Ooh, look at him go. You can tell the difference in about a 20-pounder and a 35-pounder. I'm telling you. I mean, there's a big, big, big difference.
He's got you till you get him in the boat. They come alive when they stick that Gamakatsu in their mouth, don't they?
They do. He doesn't like his boat. Okay, I'm gonna bring him up to you.
Man, on this backside.
Here you go. We'll slide him in here to you.
Come on with it.
You hooked pretty good?
Yes, sir. Right where that hook should be.
Red, 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 red. There you go.
Smiled right for the Boca grip.
There it is. Popped it right out. Boing. That big dorsal fin. That big old fan tail right there, that's where they get that, how broad that tail is. Okay, bye-bye. You know, this is our playground. It's the closest thing we've got to saltwater, you know, from home. This is our backyard, it really is. I mean,
no doubt about it.
You know, you look at Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky. This is the closest saltwater we've got, so it's amazing. You know, I walk around town and I said, hey, you know, we're from Memphis, or we're from Little Rock, or
a lot of good buddies come here, huh?
Yeah, we're from Nashville, we're from Lexington. You know, they're all around. You know, they come right here because it's closest.
That's right.
It's a great place to come.
During the fall, like now, you get a big influx of bait. These redfish are coming in from the Gulf. Some of them are coming in from the back of the bay, staging around this area, hunting this bait. We're fishing a flat basically right here, which pushes the bait to the top. There's a redfish over there now. There's a bunch of mullet in this area. Basically the bait, the temperature changing, and them spawning makes for 3 good ideas to come around this area for them to stage, and that's where we come to fish.
So in other words, way back this way you've got deep water.
That's right.
And of course you can see all this shallow water out here behind us.
That's right.
And then you've got deep water back this way.
That's
and
right.
of course the Gulf of Mexico, I'm looking at it right here, just right here in front of us, not a half a mile. Incoming tide goes over this bar and pushes bait that way, and then outgoing, it just brings bait coming back this way. So the fish lay here, they feed up on the bar.
They're waiting
and
for it.
It's just a perfect spot for them.
Yep. The better tide being the outgoing tide, water's a little bit more murkier. Therefore, the redfish don't see your hook, your line, depending on how big a leader you use.
Well, we got pretty clear water right now, though.
It is very clear. The lack of rain and vegetation, you know, kind of filters our water. As you can see, the water is real clear. We just got the best bait in the world out there fishing for them.
So croakers are without question the best bait.
By far.
Another nice one. He wear you down?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Say goodbye, big boy. The Bill Dance Question and Answer of the Week is brought to you by Mystic Lubricants and their complete line of JT4 marine products. A full line of products for your full line of pursuits. Visit mysticlube.com today.
What is a power pole anchor? Well, it's nothing more than a hydraulic shallow water anchoring system for your boat that allows you to quickly and quietly stop it at the push of a button and holds it tight in both wind and current, giving you time to tie on a lure, to fish an area or spot slowly, carefully, and thoroughly, plus whatever you might want to do before moving on.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Millennium Marine, a new class of comfort, and Finnor, legendary tackle since 1933. Closed captioning is provided by Bill Dance Digital. Follow us. Today's product tip is brought to you by Garmin's Echo Map series of chart plotter sonar combos. These awesome push-button units provide the clearest scanning sonar images on the water.
You want to know a great way to get rid of dog odor? I think this pup does. Just what have you been rolling in, huh? If I had your nose, I couldn't live with myself. Of course, it's not your nose I'm worried about. It's mine. Oh, come on. Let me take a bite out of this horrible odor with dog defunct. Woo!
If you're looking for the latest fishing information and tips, be sure to check out the free Bill Dance mobile app, available for both iOS and Android users.
Hey Bill, there's a fish on that rod right there.
You got it. You got it.
He's on it.
I have not made a turn on him yet.
That can be a good thing.
I might get one turn here. 2, 3. I got 3 turns on him. We're using strand 50-pound braid superline on a 40 Quantum Cabo reel and a medium heavy 7'6" tidal fin-oil rod. It's an ideal setup with 60-pound strand fluorocarbon leader and a 4-aught Gamakatsu circle hook. Look at him out there.
Got him on. You
Maybe-
fight yours, Bill.
He may be
I'll
wrapped.
fight mine.
You got one on?
I do. I told you this rod was gonna go off.
You make any headway?
I ain't turned him yet. I ain't even tried to touch the wheel. Oh, there's the first 2. Just took all that back.
Look at the size of that plank out there.
They're killing me. Hey,
That's a big, look at him out there on top of the water. What are you doing? You still,
anything he lets me to do.
boy, that big old broad tail, he flicks that thing. Where are you going?
Wherever the fish goes. I'm whipped, Bill. How about you, buddy?
Come on with yours. I still can't get this man. He just keeps turning on me. This is a big, big fish. Can you bogey him, man? I'm gonna have to get the net on this one. You got yours? You're gonna probably have to net him.
Think? Let's try to boca.
This is the biggest one I've had.
Caught fish and a giant.
Well, he's 40.
Every bit.
Huh?
Every bit of it.
Woo, what a fish. Whew, that's 40.
Every bit. Oh my gosh.
All right, I got him. Look at that fish. Here, donk. Look at that. You got yours in the boat?
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
Give him a kiss.
Huh. Hello. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna turn them loose. Ready? All right, buddy. Here we go. Bye-bye. Woo! Good deal. Woo! Man.
Well, as always, there never seems to be enough time when you're really having fun. And that's especially true for our host, his guests, and great destinations like the gorgeous Emerald Coast. If you have the opportunity to head this way, don't pass it up. And by all means, remember that our good friend Josh Nelson of Outcast Fishing Charters is definitely your go-to guy for leading the way and catching lots of fish. You just name the species and date, and Josh will definitely have you covered. Thanks for climbing aboard this week, and we hope to see you again right here next week. We hope you've enjoyed Bill Dance Saltwater and learned that you can do this. Please join us right here again next week.